guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Liallure here, and I'm back at it again with another video. If you are new to my channel, hey girl, hey, my name is Leah. I make story times, I do vlogs, I do hauls, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's like for the kids, you know the vibes. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey friend, how are you? I hope you're doing wonderful, fabulous, beautiful, amazing. Okay, so I'm not gonna say much. I'm just gonna jump right into the story time. But if you're new to my channel, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, engage with me, because you clicked on this video. There's a reason you clicked on this video. You knew it was gonna be fire content. So this story time is a Uber horror story, okay? And right off bat, I'm gonna say that this was our fault. Okay, this was not the driver's fault at all. In fact, I still feel so sorry for him. So Mr. Man, if by some reason you or your kids is watching this video, I'm so sorry. So basically, I forgot when this happened, to be honest with y'all, but I know it was pre-panty. It was pre-panty, but it wasn't too far away from like the start of 2020. So I want to say maybe it was around like October, November. I don't recall per se, but if I find screenshots from the conversations I had with my friends, I'll definitely plug them in here. If not, I'm sorry, I'll ask them when it happened for confirmation. This was around 2019. Well, this was in 2019. And at the time, it was a weekend that was coming up and I had nothing really going on. So I had a friend who I was like really good friends with, like really cool. I used to go to his house all the time just to hang out with him. You know, we had a thing going on between the two of us, but it wasn't anything that was like real serious. Like I really didn't like him the way he liked me. But anyway, I was still his friend. I still wanted to be cool with him because we had a lot of things in common. Ooh. So anyway, this guy hits me up one day, and I want to say maybe this was like a Thursday. He hits me up and he's like, hey, I'm having this like get together. It's like a party at my house. At the time he had like this thing coming up, this business endeavor he was doing, and they were trying to raise money for like equipment and stuff like that. So I was like, cool, I understand, like getting the word out there, you know what I'm saying? Like I always support my friends in their business. However, I am not a party person. I've never been a party person. I don't anticipate that I will ever be a party person. I like to stay home, mind my business, eat my food. Respectfully. I was just like, hey, like, you know how I am with parties. Like, I have anxiety. It doesn't really work for me. I'm not gonna have fun. You're gonna be the only person I know there besides our mutual friend. So it's gonna be awkward for me. Like, I don't know about this. He was like, oh, he was like, just come. I really want you to come. I really want you to be there. I want you to support. And I'm like, I could support you in other ways. Like I could put money towards this business endeavor. I could cash app you right now. I could bring a bottle, drop a bottle off, whatever the case is, but I don't have to be there to support you. You know what I mean? Just because like it's something that would make me uncomfortable. And the way I see things, if I want a friend to do something but it would make them uncomfortable to the point where they have an anxiety attack, I don't want you to come, because your safety, your health, your well-being is my first concern, and then you coming and turning up with me is my second. You know what I mean? He was pretty upset that I said I wasn't gonna come. So I thought about it for a few hours, and then on Friday I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go. So I tell him I'm gonna come, and he's like, cool, bring a bottle, bring some friends, So I was like, all right, cool. So I decide I'm gonna bring my two friends. We're gonna name them Amira and Jasmine. I decide I'm gonna bring my two friends, Amira and Jasmine. So I send them the flyer, I tell them about the event, and they're like, cool, like this sounds interesting, we could go. Amira and Jazz decide that they're gonna come with me, and they also decide that we're gonna go somewhere after. We're gonna go to like a lounge, I think this place is. Yeah, we're gonna go to a lounge after, you know, get some food, get some drinks, and just like vibe out. So I was like, cool, that sounds fun. You know, I always enjoy hanging out with my friends. Fast forward to Saturday. It is now Saturday, and I get dressed and everything, and I head over to this. I remember exactly what I was wearing too. That's how you know I can't make up these stories, because I always remember my outfit. I was wearing this pink kind of like satin material blouse, and it kind of had the same type of sleeve as this where you like tie it, and I got it from Forever 21. I was wearing a pair of jeans, my black slip-on shoes, and then this rose colored bomber I got from, what's the brand? It don't even matter. I go to his place, and I was there fairly late. I was there like an hour after it was supposed to start, because let's be honest, black people don't start nothing on time, girl, nothing. So I was just like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna show up, show my face for like an hour or two, then I'm gonna go, actually, I'm missing some information. The day of the party, my friends hit me up in our group chat, and they're like, we're not really feeling this, you know, like we don't really know nobody's gonna be there besides you, and like we don't want to be uncomfortable, da 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 da. I'm like, you know what, that's fine, that is okay, because I don't want to be there neither. So my game plan was to go there for like an hour or two, show my face, support, be a good friend, that type of thing, and then link with my friends at Jazz's house so we could go to the lounge. So Saturday comes, I have this outfit on, like I said, and I get to his house an hour after it was supposed to start. The flyer said 10 o'clock. I got there at like 11:15. Crickets. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. It's just him, another friend, and a girl he was messing with. So I knew the girl too. So I said hi to her, I said hi to him, and I said hi to the new person who I did not know. And then after that, I went in his room because every time I was there, his room always changed. His apartment was always changing. And I was always fascinated every time I came over because it was like, oh wow, like you did something else. So then our mutual friend comes, and our mutual friend, he's like chilling with us, whatever case is. Girl, now I've been here for 20 minutes and it's only been one new person added to the group. It's starting to be like, are you actually expecting people to this party, or... Ever been to a party where it was hyped up and the person thought it was gonna be something live, something crazy, some Project X behavior, and then it was dry, it was dead, it was quiet, it was uncomfortable? Because that's the type of situation I was in that night. I was very, very uncomfortable. And so, you know, I'm still hanging in there because I could tell he feels bad. He's like texting people. He's like telling me to text my friends to tell them to come. And I'm like, yo, bro, my friends are not coming. They're not coming. Like, I'm letting you know right now. So he's trying to get people to come, and I feel bad for him. So I stayed for another hour. So I called my Uber, and when my Uber was outside, I was like, hey, like I'm about to leave. And so he walked me outside. He was like, thanks for coming, da da da. So I get into the Uber and I'm on my way to Jazz's house. When I finally get to Jazz's house, I go upstairs and Jazz and Amira are up there, you know, pre-gaming, just drinking, sipping and stuff like that. But I guess I was at the guy's house for a little too long because Jazz and Amira, they were gone, like gone. They were fairly drunk at this point, and it was funny, it was entertaining because like they're funny people when they're drunk. So they're drinking or whatever, they're dancing, like they're rapping. Amira's getting in my face with her rap lyrics, and I'm like, girl, if you don't get on my face, like, you know, we're friends, we're laughing. This happens, and at some point I could tell Amira's getting a little aggressive, and I'm like, uh-oh. I know when Amira has her different phases of being drunk, and one of them is aggression. So I was like, okay, cool. Amira she's had a little bit too much to drink. So I'm like telling her to calm down, whatever, and she's like, no, I'm fine, da da da. So we call an Uber way later than we were supposed to leave out. We call an Uber, and at this point, the only thing on my mind is chicken wings. You know, I think I had maybe like 6 ounces of something to drink, but I didn't have much to drink. I didn't want to drink. I was really just vibing, you know? So I just wanted chicken wings. It was late. I was tired. I just wanted chicken wings. That's it. We called the Uber, and at this point, I feel like the more time passed, the more Amira was getting belligerent. Like, so I was just like, oh
Lord Jesus, please, you know my heart. All I want is some chicken wings. Please don't let nothing happen in this Uber. Please don't let nothing happen when we get there. Like, I just want chicken wings.
We get into the Uber, and we're driving maybe about like 3 minutes in, and then Jasmine says, she's like, sir, can you turn the station? Can you turn it to Hot 97? Which is like a rap hip-hop radio station here in New York. So he's like, it's already on Hot 97. He didn't say this in a rude way, you know, very nice, sweet, like elderly Caribbean man. Like, he reminded me of one of my uncles. Like, he was real quiet, real sweet, heavy Caribbean accent, like had the little flag in his window and everything, you know. So I'm trying to be respectful because that's how I am to my elders, but also just in general, I'm respectful to people, and I'm sober. I'm very sober. So I'm trying to compensate for my friends at this point. Jasmine, she was like, oh, okay, so then can you turn it to like 105.1? So he turns it to 105.1. She decides she does not like this song that's playing, okay? And then she's like, no, just turn it back. So he turns it back, right? And then after a while, Amira's like, I don't feel well. And I'm like, is Shorty about to puke in this man's car? But I'm like, just hold it in. Like, and if you can't hold it in, like, tell him to pull over so you can, like, you know, do it outside the car. At this point, I'm thinking about the man, because I'm just like, my friend will be okay as soon as she pukes, but like, I don't want this man to have to clean his car. It's late. He's probably been doing Uber all night. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking about him at this point. Amira's like, she's like, nah, I'm cool. I got this. I can handle it. So I was like, all right. Every 3 blocks, Amira's like, I don't feel well. I'm gonna puke. I'm like, Amira, are you sure? So she's like, I'm fine. All right, you're fine, girl. We keep going and we're almost there, right? We're almost there, and at this point we're like around downtown Brooklyn, which is where the lounge was. We're getting closer, and I forgot what happened, but at this point, like, Jasmine had asked the man to do something, like roll his window down or something like that, and he was like, this is the furthest he can roll the window down for whatever reason. But again, super nice about the explanation. He was like, yeah, you know, I can't really do that, da 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 da. And she's like, okay, sir, you don't have to get an attitude. And I look at her and I'm like, Jasmine, I'm like, he didn't even do nothing. I was like, bro, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. At this point, it's clicking in my head that something must have been wrong with these drinks, because Amira and Jasmine are both the sweetest people on the planet. Okay, first of all, don't come for my friends in the comments, okay? But they're both the sweetest girls on the planet. I've known them for quite some time, and they're very, very sweet, and they've never acted like this. No matter how much they drink, never ever acted like this. So I'm like, yo, like, there must have been something wrong with that drink. So I'm like, Jasmine, calm down. And then I'm talking to him, I'm like, sorry, sir, like, she's not feeling well, like, I'm sorry. So he doesn't say anything. He keeps driving. Girl, we finally pull up to the lounge, and when I tell you, Amira's door flew open and she puked all over the floor. She puked all over the floor. And so now, like, Jasmine has her head like bent down so she doesn't like throw up in the car, and I'm just like, Lord, why you do me like that? I was just so confused. I was experiencing all the emotions at once, and the most I was experiencing was hunger, because I just wanted my chicken wings. That's it. Like, Amira's throwing up and stuff like that, and mind you, we're literally right in front of the lounge. So the bouncers, the security, they're outside the door and they're watching this girl puke. So I'm like, oh boy, not you. After that, the Uber driver gets out the car and he like opens my door or whatever, and he's like, I guess he's checking the situation to make sure there's no like throw up in there. And I was like, don't worry about it, sir, like, there's no throw up in the back. And I'm being nice again, like I said, I'm like, there's no throw up in your back seat, like, she got it all out. And then he's like, okay, but like, she's gonna have to get out so I can, you know, go about my business. And so I get out the car and I help Amira, and Jasmine's also helping Amira, so we're both helping her out the car. We wipe her mouth, we have tissue, whatever, like, give her gum, and we're like, you're cool, like, you don't want to go home, you're fine. And she's like, no, I'm fine, I got this. Still a little aggressive, but we're like, all right. We get to the line now, and the bouncer's like, I'm sorry, I can't let her in. And so I was like, I literally was like, my chicken wing dreams vanished. They're gone. I can't have no chicken wings. He's like, yeah, I mean, you know, she just threw up right in front of us. She just threw up right in front of the club. If she did this like a block away and we saw, but it wasn't so close to the club, we could have acted like it didn't happen. But literally, she's right in front of us throwing up. We can't let her come in. She's clearly had too much to drink. Me and Jasmine were like, okay, we understand, like, thank you. And we about to walk away. Amira is not having it. No ma'am. She wants to go inside. She wants to get inside. So she's like,
I can't go in. Is it because I'm a woman? It was just a little throw up. It wasn't even that much throw up. Why you acting like that?
And Amira is beasting. Like, at this point, she's really beasting. And I was just like, why are you acting like this? Like, she's going in on this man. She's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. It was just a little throw up. I'm fine, but I'm telling you I'm fine. And this guy is still trying to rationalize with her. And I'm like, why? Like, you see she's this drunk. Why are you trying to rationalize with her? That don't make no sense. And Jasmine are like, Amira, let's go. Like, let's go. Don't worry about it. We can come back another time. Like, you're not feeling well. You need to get some sleep. You need to get some water. Like, chill out. So she's like, nah, because he's trying to sell me da-da-da-da-da. And y'all ever seen the TikTok where it's like, Vaughn, kind of just like that, because we're just like, Amira, calm down. And she's like, no, but he's telling me da-da-da-da-da. And There was just so much going on. At this point, I want to go home. I'm not going back home with them. I always had the intention of going straight home after the lounge, so I was gonna go home anyway. But first, Jasmine, who was a little bit more sober now, she called the Uber, and she was like, she's gonna take Amira home because Amira was gonna stay with her. So I was like, are you sure you're okay? Like, you don't need me to get in with y'all? She was like, no, I'm fine. Like, I could tell she was a lot more sober, so I was comfortable with her staying. And they also shared the ride with me, so I knew like when they got in and out the car. To this day, I still don't know how them chicken wings taste. And now I'm a pescatarian, so it don't even matter. Like, I can't have nothing. Dang. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the push notifications and join the gang. Stay a while. Follow me on all my socials. That is in the description box and also in the outro. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.